Hey YouTube, it's Winifred, and I figured I'd try something a little bit different today. I'm gonna do two eye looks in one. What it's gonna be is kind of like a transformation from day to evening. So for instance, say if you're at work and you know that you were going to go out that night and you just happen to bring, which I normally do not, but you're preparing ahead of time. So you know you're going out, and I kind of want to dabble with this Smashbox Full Exposure palette. And one of the reasons why I thought that this would be a really good transformation, let me switch it around, transformation palette is the fact that the top row is all sparkle. The bottom row is all kind of matte with one kind of shimmer color, which is cool. But then you have your black and you have your brown. So it's neutral, but you can take it from work right into the evening. So we're going to get started by doing the work day face. Now I've already done my eyebrows. I've already primed my lid with Urban Decay's anti-age priming potion. And I put Painterly Paint Pot on top of the mobile lid. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to play with exactly 3 colors. This one, this one, this one, 4 colors, guys. Whoops. These 4 right here, these 3 right here, and then this one right here. So let us get started. I am going to start by laying down my transition shade. And my transition shade for my day look, guys, is going to be this one right here. It's kind of like it's a warm color. It's kind of like a mid-tone, I don't know, mid-tone. It's got a little bit of pink in it, I want to say. It's a mid-tone color. It's not exactly brown, but it's got a little pink in it. I like it. There you go, right there. And what I'm going to do after that, guys, is I am going to play with my eyebrow. Now, I already slightly carved my eyebrow a little bit using the concealer. And I am going to take this light shade right here, guys. It's like it's the lightest shade in there. And what I like about it is it doesn't have any frost in it. So I'm just going to put it on there ever so lightly. And in case you are wondering what brush I'm using, I am using one of the throwaway brushes, guys, just to show you that there is some use for these brushes. This is the brush that everybody says that they're not going to use, and this is the Urban Decay brush. It came with your Naked palettes. I like it. I like that flat end for using, putting on cream products. And I like this sometimes for blending. In a pinch, guys, hey. Now, what I'm going to do next is take this lighter shimmery shade. It's the only light shimmery shade that's in the palette. It's on the top one. The top row. What I'm going to do is use that as my lid color. I think you can get away with this because it doesn't have any glitter or anything like that in it. It's just a nice, to me, it's a nice neutral color. So, I mean, and I think it will give a nice look for work. And so at this point, you should have something that looks like this. I'm going to dip right back into that transition shade, guys, which is this one right here. Just to blend that little lid color out a little bit and to help with that eyebrow color. Now, the next shade that I'm going to work with, and I'm going to take a slightly more pointed brush, and this is MAC 226. The next shade that I'm going to work with, guys, remember I was saying I'm going to use this one right here. It's the third shade from that black. I'm just going to use that shade to give me a little bit more definition in that crease area. And guys, if you kind of hold your brush pointed like this, the brush will kind of do the work for you. See how it kind of gives like a diffused look there? You can deepen it up a little bit. You know about as far as you can go with work or at your job. I mean, if you can go in a little deeper, go ahead. If not, stop. By all means. Now, if you're a little deeper in skin tone than I am, then maybe you might want to use the deeper brown. You know, if you are lighter in skin tone than I am, maybe you might want to blend a couple of those colors out. It just really depends. And just give it a nice blend. And guys, you kind of really just have a nice defined eye for work here, you know? Nothing too crazy. You've got a little defined brow, you've got a defined lid, and you've got just an ever so defined crease there. Now, you might remember me telling you that I do not line my upper line for work, and I don't. So we're just going to tight line real quick, and I'm going to shut up so I could get this on. And when I tight line, guys, I just close my eyes slightly, and I get that liner on both the top and the bottom, and that's just quick and fast for me. There's the definition. Now I hope you can see it, because I don't like a lot of liner on for work. I just like my eye to have some shape. Now if you want to, on the top you could take it out a little bit on the corner, but I don't really play around too much with the bottom. I don't like a whole lot of liner on the bottom. I just kind of like a nice clean look. And there you go. As I just kind of messed up a little bit, but that's not a biggie. Now, I'm going to take the Better Than Sex mascara and give my lashes a nice little coat. Now guys, if you all could get away with wearing, you know, slightly more makeup, then by all means go ahead. But this just, you know, is a nice neutral look. And you know what? Not only is this a nice work look, but you can also use or wear this a day out. A day where you just might not feel like putting on too much makeup, but you don't want to look like naked. Okay. So that would be kind of like a nice work look for me. See the difference between the evening and the day? Okay. So now to pump it up, guys, this is what we're going to do. I would say have yourself black, what is this? Black Ground by MAC Paint Pot. And this is the brush that I love to take it from day to evening, because it will serve dual purposes. You see how it's pointed at the tip? That's going to help you to line that bottom part and really your lower lash line and really get into the top. So what I would do is just dip it into my black paint pot and then just start applying it, guys. And you really don't have to be too neat about it. And as you see, you know, if you apply a little bit of black to your lash, you got like instant, or your mobile lid, it's like you have instant smoky eye going on there. Now you could do one of two things. You can take this down to your lower lash line to give it that nice little rim. And what I'm going to do is take it and blend the edges out, guys, and kind of smoke it into, let me get a little bit more here, because I kind of want to smoke it a little bit into, just kind of want to smoke it into your crease, guys. Not a lot, because you're going to do a different little transition shade. But you see how that kind of takes on a nice evening kind of effect right there already. And you know, you just deepen up your eye. You just deepen up your eyeliner, and you've got an eye right there. Or the beginnings of one, right? Okay. Then you could take a little bit of that and smoke it down on the bottom if you'd like, just a little, to kind of give you that base. All right, guys. And you're done with that part of it. And mind you, if you were doing this without talking, it wouldn't take this long. Then you're going to get a flat brush and dip into this color right here. That sparkly, silvery charcoal color, and just pack it on top of that. Just pack it on top of the MAC Blackout. See how it's starting to take place? So, I mean, you can get so many looks out of this palette, guys. Really? It's just instant glam right there. Take another fluffy brush. And you could dip into one of these browns. I'm going to take the cooler tone brown and just smoke right up in here. Right up in here. Just smoke right above that crease to give you that still smoky look, but a little darker. See that? Now mind you, if you were at home and just starting from scratch, you could do all kind of different colors, but this is just something to do like really quickly. Then guys, you've got that black down there in the corner. If you want, you could always take that around the lower part of your lash line just to give it a little more intensity. And then guys, touch up that brow bone just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Because I still, you know, I don't like a too shiny brow bone. I just don't. I can't. I don't know. I just can't, guys. Now, I'll show you a trick. In the evening, I mean, you can or you cannot. If you don't have feline, if you have a big, fat, black pencil, you can skip the paint pot altogether and use that, because you will cover so much area, guys. Now, if you want to just like intensify it on top, because remember, for work, we didn't top, you know, you didn't line the top of it. I don't line the top. So for here, if you want to do that, you can. And you don't have to be as neat because you have on black. And you're going to pop it up a little bit by putting on a pair of false eyelashes. Now, I got a lot of nerves trying to do this with knowing doggone well I am not one to be putting on eyelashes. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stop and come right back. Guys, we are back. And I got the little booger on. Alright, so I put on another pair, you know, my other earring to match that. Now, here's a perfect smoky eye for the evening. You do not need 10, 15 different eye colors to create a smoky eye. All you need is a dark color. And it doesn't even have to be black. It doesn't have to be brown. It could be purple. It could be whatever. But the whole idea of a smoky eye is starting dark from the lash line and gradually going up lighter to however light you want it to be. But I've done smoky and navy, gray, black, brown, green. It doesn't really make a difference, but because we're doing work looks and it's a transition look, I wanted to keep it friendly and do a little neutral. And I kind of like this anyway, guys. So I'm just like deepening it up, and you can if you want. I'm just adding in a little more brown. You know, go for whatever you want. If you want to, you can add a little more around the eyebrow, but that's just basic smoky eye, guys. And it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that complicated. Now, the lips. You can keep your lips like, well, you can add another little color to it. You can add a little gloss to it. And I'm adding Christian Dior gloss in a nude. Because a lot of times that's what we do when we have a smoky eye. We play down the lip a little bit. Or you can do what I'm about to do. Which is play a little bit in with a lip tar. Now, like I told you all, I have very pigmented lips, and I usually just blot out that color with a paint pot, and I usually use Laying Low. Excuse me, I'm going to slide out of here real quick. I am just trying to find and I'm going to use Night Moth. This might be a little dark, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I am going to line my lips with Night Moth and use lip tar in a pretty red. Oxblood maybe? Yeah. And I line the corners, guys. And mind you, this is a little more purpley than the lip tar. So we only need a drop. And let's go. I'm going to take a lip brush and apply it. Ooh. Tell me what you think. Yeah. Now it comes off more red. I thought it was going to be a little deeper. But that's okay. That is okay, guys. Tell me, what do you think about it? I like this lip. It's a nice, vibrant lip. And you know what? I'm almost thinking, because I've wanted to play around with this one lip tar that I've had for a while. And it's kind of like it's a gunmetal color. Let me go get that. I want to see what that looks like, guys. Okay, guys. I don't know what this is going to look like, but we're going to try it. I got my NYX Black Lips lip liner. And I forgot to put my paint pot on top just to black out my lips. And we are going to use this, I don't know, I think it's kind of like a gunmetal. It's kind of like a gunmetal gray, guys. And we're going to use that and see what kind of look we can come up with. It's lip tar, and I can't make it out because of the dark lettering and the dark, deep lip color. But we are going to see what we can come up with this. See how it comes out. I never use this one. I was so anxious to see what it looks like. It has, well, you know what? First of all, let me see if I could mix it up a little bit. It has shimmers in it, guys. This is exciting. And it has a little gloss to it. So I'm excited about that. And I dropped my lip brush. I'm just clumsy as all get out today. I don't know what's going on. All right. Let's see what we can do with this lip gloss. See, because I haven't worn it, that, I don't know, that liquidy part is coming out first. And yeah, I'm not liking that. One second, guys. And this red is just like all over, and there are, incidentally, there's like a lot of silver in this gunmetal. So I'm kind of excited about using that. And I'm just trying to get this red, make sure I get this red out of this brush. I thought I wiped it out, but you know, those lip tars just keep reoccurring. Okay, here we go. Alright, it's definitely a little gothy there. You could kind of feel the little shimmers in there. Yeah, now see, when it comes off, it comes more, when it comes off, when you put it on your lips, it comes across more as gray, right? I think. Never mind the fact that I got some teeth. You feel like experimenting? I feel like experimenting. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's see. I don't know. Do you think we can do this, guys? Got a little Fix Plus here. And I brought out my paint, my, what do you want to call this? Pigment. Max Pigment. I think this is in Platinum. I don't know, guys. You know, sometimes when you're sitting around and you're just playing, you're like, should I try it? Should I try it? And then I got to thinking, why not? It's only makeup. If it doesn't work, you can always just wash it off. What if I just put a little bit of that silver right in the center? Just right there in the center. Not bad. Now, I could take that brush that I was playing around with, the black, earlier, and just spread it out a little bit. Have to play with that a little bit more, but it gives it a nice kind of look, guys. I don't know. Kind of liking that. You can actually play with it with your fingers too. Now, this is something that I used to do, and I still do. So I shouldn't say used to. Ooh. Okay, well, now, I just got rid of the whole effect by wiping it together because you know oh, kind of like that. I know y'all might say, Versus girl is dyeing her hair. Not dyeing it, cutting it. Excuse my phone in the back. But then she's playing around with silver on the lips. And guys, I kind of like it. I don't know. You know, you got to play around with it a little bit. But it does give kind of like a nice effect. You've got to, you know, sometimes you just got to take chances. It's only makeup. And see, the cool thing about the silver is that it has some flecks in it. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually looks kind of cool. I'm actually kind of liking this, guys. I don't know. I'll put a little bit of that on there. I'm actually kind of liking this. And you just stepped it up a little bit. See? Changed the whole look. Now, granted, it could be a little wild for some people, but hey, it's makeup, it's fun. What can I say? Tell me what you think. Yeah. I don't know, guys. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, kind of different. Oops. Don't do that. because that platinum will get all over your face. Tell me what you think. That was just me dabbing it on there, not even thinking about it, really just dabbing it on. Alright guys, that's it. I just went a total different place. All I was going to do was a transition. Not all of this, not the red lip. That wasn't supposed to happen. Have a good one, guys. Bye.